Indy's where it's at. I mean, this is a racing town. This is a racing place. This is a racing show.
It's real racing. It's hardcore racing.
You draw a 600-mile circle around Indy, and the racers, that's where they are.
It's a crowd that I'm comfortable in, and anybody in racing is comfortable in this crowd, I can tell you.
Oh, it's a quality show for us.
You know, to be a part of a show like this that isn't about the trinkets and trash, it's a die-hard, hardcore racers trade show. It's something I'm really proud to be a part of.
Trying to upset the world in Eldora. Here we go.
They come up to speed out of turn number 4. The 42nd Annual World 100 takes the green, and the drag race is on to turn number 1, James.
Tyler Reddick will lead at Eldora down the back straightaway. Moyer works the top shelf down the back straightaway as Moyer has the door shut on him. O'Neal and Bloomquist side by side.
Lap number 1 is going to go to Reddick. The battle for second, won by Simpson. Moyer third, Bloomquist fourth, O'Neal fifth, Shirley. Then it's Carrier, Chilton, and Berkey. Tyler Reddick setting a very scary fast pace early. Let's see if it doesn't bite him.
Down the back straightaway now. Honaby up against the wall as Francis around him. Meanwhile, the 16-year-old Tyler Reddick shows the way. Simpson second, Moyer third, Bloomquist fifth is O'Neal. Sixth is Shirley, seventh Carrier, eighth is Burkhofer.
And the field stretching around the Eldora Speedway now, some halfway around already. Reddick's going to have company. Simpson wants a piece of the action. He wants to grab the lead. Reddick's showing away. Simpson trying to reel him in. Moyer, Bloomquist, O'Neal, they're going to conserve. You can bet on it.
No doubt about it. Down the back straightaway, Tyler Reddick and Chad Simpson. Chad Simpson now will go to the bottom. He'll try to take the lead for the first time at Eldora in the World 100. He will throw the slider right in front of Reddick. Simpson leads in the World 100.
And what a veteran move for Tyler Reddick to allow that slide job to happen and not want to lead every lap here at Eldora. He knows that he's got a long way to go. So Simpson is now going to lead out of turn number 4 with Reddick, Billy Moyer, and Scott Bloomquist in hot pursuit.
His brother Chris Simpson has got a lot of the notoriety this year, but Chad Simpson has flown under the radar. Former WDRL champion, Corn Belt class champion, right now solid at that Mastersville. Out at turn 4, Reddick second, Moyer third, Bloomquist fourth, O'Neal fifth. Then it's Shirley and Burkhofer down the main straightaway. As they enter the 1, Reddick trying to hold off Moyer. Billy Moyer on the inside now, side by side with Reddick, and Moyer will grab second. Billy Moyer in a second on lap 8.
So now your leader, Simpson's going to work again on the 23 of Sleeper. Moyer in the number 2 spot. They work on a turn number 4. Reddick is falling back to third. It's Bloomer fourth. O'Neal fifth. Shirley. Brian Burkhofer. Daryl Lanigan. 28 of Carrier. 15 of Francis. Jimmy Mars. Jason Banger. And Moyer Jr.
Chad Simpson has only been here a couple of times. Right now he looks like a grizzled veteran on this racetrack. As he heads in at turn number 1, he's got 2 lap cars between himself and Billy Moyer. Simpson powers out of 2, the Brinkman Motorsports entry. Trying to join the Iowa Legends on the podium at Eldora this weekend.
And it's Iowa and Iowa born running first and second. Simpson with a half a straightaway lead over Moyer. Reddick is going to have his boss breathing down his neck here in turn number 1. Tyler Reddick will now set his sights on second place. Billy Moyer. Here comes Don O'Neal. He's going to work on Bloomer. The battle for third's going into turn 3 and coming on a 4.
And O'Neal on the bottom. He'll back out of Bloomquist. Those two run side by side normally in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Bloomquist, O'Neal pressuring him. Meanwhile, Reddick is dropped back. Shirley now will pressure Tyler Reddick into 3.
Chad Simpson now working on Greg Johnson in the 24H. Bloomquist trying to get by some of the slower cars and get Moyer in his sights. He's working on Sleeper right now out of turn number 2. Shirley is going to go around Tyler Reddick. Brian Shirley may be the dark horse in this one. He's going to drag Berkey along with him. Company. It's going to be the 21 of Moyer up high. Now Bloomquist has got company. Don O'Neal is on his rear decklet. Simpson is in heavy traffic.
Chad Simpson runs the bottom out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Simpson can run anywhere on this racetrack tonight. Very limited experience here at the Big E. But so far, he's led all 21 laps for the Mount Vernon, Iowa driver.
Simpson has pulled away from Moyer again. And it's going to be Don O'Neal going to third.
O'Neal to third. Bloomquist back to fourth. Fifth remains Shirley. as they come out of 2. But they're still about a half a straight away behind the top 2 at Simpson. And Chad Simpson is on a rail. Chad Simpson is solid here tonight at the Big E. Rick.
Setting a wicked pace, James, right now. He has put a lot of distance between himself and second place Moyer. Here comes Swirl. Brian Shirley's going to go after Bloomer for 4th. And Shirley has got a great run off of turn number 2.
Battle there now as O'Neal gets away from Bloomquist. I'll tell you, Chad Simpson, very limited experience in 100-lap races. Maybe the Yankee 100 at Farley or Knoxville, Iowa. But other than that, very limited in these races. Here they come on the end of the top shelf. Remember they had Dirt Late Model Dream a year ago. On the outside, Don O'Neal will go to second. O'Neal powers around Moyer. He'll set his sights on Simpson in 4th. 31 complete.
So Moyer shuffled back to 3rd. It's Bloomquist 4th. Burkhofer is 5th. And Billy Moyer in trouble. We're going to get possibly a caution. Billy Moyer has brought out caution at lap number 32. We'll bring him back up to speed, James Essex.
32 in the books. Behind them, Bloomquist and Burkhofer. We're back underway in the 42nd World 100. Bloomquist is going to go to the bottom. They'll go 3 wide into 1. Are you serious?
And it all shakes out with Simpson showing away. And there's Don O'Neal like a rocket ship out of turn 2. O'Neal, the new leader. He's going to drag him off into turn 3. Burkhofer, he's going to fire another slide job. This one on Simpson. O'Neal, your new leader.
Don O'Neal leads for the first time tonight. 33 in the books. Out of turn 2. He almost got in the wall. Burkhofer second. Iowa's battle right there, second and third. Bloomquist 4th, 5th is Francis, Shirley 6th. Mars has climbed to 7th. 8th is Carrier. 9th is Lanigan. And 10th, coming up through there, is Babb.
Shannon Babb with a slide job on Fager. Fager returns the favor. So now Don O'Neal's going to set the wicked pace. Oh, and Don O'Neal has got trouble the rear end laid down. Your leader is gone. It's now Burkhofer's chance.
And Don O'Neal slowed out at 2. It will not happen. Don O'Neal hit the bumps in 2 and something broke in the 71 car. 35 complete. Burkhofer in front.
Francis 4th. Mars is now in the number 5 spot. Jimmy Mars is coming on.
Francis from 14th to 4th now as you see the Masters Build crew dejectively pushing the 71 car.
For the World 100. And he's now in charge of leading the pack around the half-mile high banks. Carrier going to work on Brian Shirley. And it's Fager tracking down Lanigan. Not too many people were talking about Brian Burkhofer when we started this. But all of a sudden his name has come up as the front runner. He's earned that number 1 spot. 8th starter Brian Burkhofer. And Rick Eckert has called it quits. Scrub is going to drop out on lap number 40, James. On the backstretch. Eckert has stopped on the backstretch. 59 remain. We're green.
Steve Francis trying to squeeze on the bottom. Francis goes to 3rd. Down the back straightaway. Bloomquist up top. Simpson now. They're trying to go 3 wide as Bloomquist trying to stick his nose in there. But meanwhile, out of 4, it's Brian Burkhofer showing the way.
They were really going at it tooth and nail on the restart. Brian Burkhofer doesn't want any part of that. He pulls away from Simpson. Francis Bloomquist shot out of a cannon out of turn number 2. He'll go to work on the Colonel for 3rd. Now Carrier's closing the gap on Mars. Here comes Lanigan on the bottom.
Out of turn 2, Brian Burkhofer, the winner of the U.S. Silver Dollar Nationals in Nebraska back in July.
Oh,
look out. Bloomquist and Francis get together in turn 2. Look out. Francis is going to try to throw the slider. He can't quite get up there. Off the track. Wow.
Oh, boy, mixing it up short of halfway. The Iowa boys are taking off. Now Mars goes to work on 4th place Francis. Jimmy Mars will take the spot. Francis is going to answer back. They'll battle on a 4.
They're still out of side beside the 2 veterans into 1. Meanwhile, Eddie Carrier Jr., the run-up a year ago, trying to catch him. And Brandon Shepard making his way.
They'll do battle coming out of turn number 4 for the number 5 spot. Brandon Shepard, Brian Shirley, both gang up on Lanigan. And it's Burkhofer in a zip code all his own right now.
Chad Simpson is a solid second. The run of his career here at Eldora. It's all Iowa all the time down the back straightaway. Burkhofer, Simpson, Bloomquist. He was born in Iowa. He's third. 2002, Brian Burkhofer, the slide job heard around the world. Coming to the checkered flag, he beats Scott Bloomquist. Moyer back out of the track, several laps down to the 21 car.
Well, this is now R&D, test and tune, halfway. Leader Burkhofer, second is Simpson, Bloomquist third, Francis fourth, Mars fifth, Carrier sixth, Lanigan seventh, Shepard eighth, Fager ninth. And fortunately, nobody got him. Oh, man. That was close. They came in and changed 2 tires before we started, so they have been moving and shaking from the rear. Here we go.
And here we go on the restart. Burkhofer will take the lead again down the back straightaway. Bloomquist to run on Simpson. Here comes Bloomquist, and Scott Bloomquist to go to second, and here comes Francis and Mars.
Oh boy, it's getting ugly now for third as they're all attacking the 25. Oh, look out, Jimmy Mars didn't give Steve Francis any room. Francis got his door pancaked, said thank you very much. May I have another as they head down the back.
Down the back straightaway. They're still side by side, Francis and Mars. Out of 4, it's Brian Burkhofer still leading. Shepard on the bottom.
Wow. Burkhofer and Bloomquist. Then it's going to be Simpson, Mars, Francis, Shepard. Here comes Lanigan back to the outside of Shepard. Fager watching it all take place. It's still Berkey.
Jimmy Mars started in 12th. He's up to 4th. 1997 Dream winner at track down Simpson. But right now, Brian Burkhofer and Scott Bloomquist. A replay. 2002, Bloomquist led Burkhofer until the final lap and the final turn.
Could we see this in reverse? Oh my. Well, we got a long ways to go. 43 laps remaining. Shepard staying married to the bottom of the racetrack.
He started 23rd in this race as Burkhofer continues to pull away from the boss of Team Zero out of turn 2.
Yeah, but it's lap 100 is the one that pays $50,000 tonight. And it's still Burkhofer. And all of a sudden, he's going to find himself in some serious lap traffic, and this is where second, third, fourth, fifth, they're all going to get a chance to close in on the leader.
For now, down the back straightaway, Hottovy, Johnson in front of them. Now Burkhofer will have to contend with drivers running side by side in front of him, Rick.
No doubt about it. As we get set to complete lap number 71, Burkhofer down the backstretch, 30 laps to go right now. Bloomquist is a full straightaway plus behind, and Jimmy Mars is closing the gap on Simpson. Lanigan is now coming a little bit closer to Francis, so some battles starting to take shape.
Brian Burkhofer now down the back straightaway. He's got Greg Johnson and Michael Chilton in front of him. He's got around J.R. Hottovy. Meanwhile, Bloomquist is going to see Simpson and Mars close the gap for second down the back straightaway. But Brian Burkhofer, dominant right now at Eldora, leads with 72 complete. Burkhofer now got to watch it. They're running the same line as him in the 1.
No doubt about it, so he's going to have to change course here shortly. 82 and 18 to go for Burkhofer. Keeps the 3S in his sights, hasn't exactly made a power move yet. And just as we speak, a slide job in turn number 4. Shirley gives him room.
And down into turn number 1. Burkhofer, 83 complete.
Burkhofer working on his next victim, the 28 of last year's runner-up Eddie Carrier Jr. Bloomquist now entering turn 1 as Berkey exits turn 2. It's going to be all up to Bloomquist to try and mow down this lap traffic and hope Burkhofer can get pinned somewhere in there.
Chad Simpson has run a great race. The 25 car, a learning experience. He's running third right now as he'll lead Mars, Francis, Lanigan, and Edoff of 4.
Burkhofer will work on Carrier and the 20 of Bowersock over in turn number 4. Bloomquist coming into 3. Laps are winding down. Time is running out on Black Sunshine. 10 years ago, Brian Burkhofer went to victory lane with the best slide job anyone's ever seen. and he's 10 laps away from $50,000.
Well, actually, Rick, he's close to the same straightaway. That last lap, Bloomquist at 18.1 and 18.6 for Burkhofer. And
trouble on the backstretch. We have a car that is
Greg
stopped.
Johnson.
And it's caution flag with 9 laps to go. Say it isn't so, James. That's what he's hoping for. 9 to go, boys and girls.
Mars is not done yet. Here we go. 9 to go to decide the 42nd World 100. We're back underway, Rick.
And it's green flag. Here we go. Chad Simpson got a horrible start. The car did not come up to speed, and he lost wholesale positions. He's got trouble. Chad Simpson's great run is over on lap number 91. Bloomquist is going to chase Berkey. We've got 8 to go. Francis goes to third.
Heartbreak Hotel for the Mount Vernon, Iowa driver. 8 to go. Burkhofer about a 5-car length advantage as Chad Simpson drove the race of his life at Eldora, but he's done in the World 100.
And Brad Need, who started 23rd, has just grabbed 5th. Now he's given it up to both Brandon Sheppard and the 29 of Lanigan.
That was close. Francis is third. Mars is fourth. What a great battle for 5th. Sheppard, Lanigan, and Need. And here comes Madden. And Mars may be slowing down.
And
the caution is out.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Debris on the racetrack.
Shocked the world. Here comes Bloomquist and Burkhofer.
Oh, and it's tight. It's tight. Bloomquist is going to show the nose to Berkey in 1. Berkey says no way. He'll drag him down the backstretch. Need is now third. Francis running fourth. Lanigan 5th. Time is running out. 6 to go. Burkhofer still in command.
Brad Need driving the wheels off. Here he comes. Third, Francis fourth. Lanigan 5th. Into 1. Burkhofer is too solid here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Brian Burkhofer's night on victory lane unless something happens. 5 laps to go here at Eldora. And Steve Francis and Darrell Lanigan mix it up for 4th.
23rd starting spot for Brad Need.
But it's not all that close. Berkey's got him covered.
MB Customs chassis, Pro Power. The yellow 15B. Out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway. 3 to go for his second World 100 victory, Rick Eshelman.
Brad Need running in the 3rd spot from 23rd. It's been a long day for the Dunville Destroyer, and he has made the best of it. We are now just 2 laps away from victory for Brian Burkhofer. White flag the next time by.
Right now, there will be no last lap victory. Burkhofer, once he took the lead, he has been unchallenged the rest of the way. 1 more to go for his second Globe. Here he comes.
So he makes his final trip out of turn number 2. He'll point it straight down the backstretch into turn number 3. The driver out of Muscatine, Iowa has waited 10 years, but it's come to fruition tonight. Brian Burkhofer wins the 42nd Annual World 100.